This boat was built in 1929. Alright, so papasukin po natin siya inside. Ano siya kalaki mga beshi. Hello mga beshi, this is Jessie BL. Ang inyong pambansang beshi na best and luck watchera ay mag-iikot inside the MS Rogaland veteran ship. Kaya samahan niyo ako! Let's go! Okay, let's go inside the boat kung gaano kaganda ang boat na to. Hello everyone, this is Jessie BL, ang inyong pambansang beshi. At kayo'y welcome na welcome sa aking channel. Thank you so much po sa walang sawang pagsuporta at ako po'y lubos na nagpapasalamat sa inyong lahat. Once again, this is Jessie BL signing in and thank you so much. Let's go and have some trip all the time mga beshi, kaya keep up updating all. What is this now?
This is the government who has put up a sign to show that this ship is, you have to take care of it. Okay. So by law, we can't do anything in here without the government knowing about it, because they are founding this ship.
Oh, I see. So it's always the government has control for this ship.
Yeah.
This is under the supervision of the government.
That's right.
Okay mga beshi, papasok po tayo sa isang room because this is an old type ship. It's not like the modern ship na nagpapaandar ng gasolina. So it is this is a run by a, I think it's a steamboat.
Foundation. It used to be a steamboat, but not anymore.
So
because this one sank one time in 1944.
Okay. So what makes this boat run? What kind of
It's engine.
Engine. Okay. So this boat will not run or sail without those people working under the boat. Yes. So they are very important.
The one in the engine room is the most important part. So you can come here.
But now your base is there.
Well, that's fine.
Alright po, ito po siya. Napakaganda ng boat na to. It's not, I say it's because it's modern, but the way they preserve and still they have the old days. Ito yung masasabi ko. I will show it to you guys. Alright, we are now in the engine room. Most especially those who work here, they have what we call this, they have this kind of things in their ears, because when this boat or ship is sailing, it's very noise, and they are equipped with all the equipments.
Hey, you need to watch that.
Yeah.
Because I don't have all day.
Ayan, na-correctionan ako, beshi. So bababa tayo guys kung saan yung mga boys na nagtatrabaho dito. You see how big is this boat? My gosh. So this is the engine room.
No, that's not the engine room. This is the engine room.
No, right, we were going down. It's a very big, although it looks very small outside. So look at that, all those. I just want to highlight this area. It's very unusual because I don't work in the boat, but look at how it is. Because in the modern boat, it's only the control room, and in this one, they still preserve this kind of old ship. It's so amazing.
This engine used to be in a military ship, and we got it, I can't remember now, but it's made in Cleveland, Ohio, as you can see. very old.
You see this, guys? When we are outside, it's very small, but when you are here, look at that. Amazing. So this is the tank. What's this?
That's for fire. In case of fire, it will go. This is interesting part. Well, that's of course the electrical board.
Okay.
But if you go all the way to the end.
Yes, this one.
Yes. And if you look there, that one. No, that, yeah.
Yes, this one.
If you notice on the bridge, there is one just like it. So when the captain wants to slow down, he will pull in that one upstairs on the bridge.
Oh, right.
And they have to do it from down here.
Oh.
So it's always a man sitting there who control all of it.
Okay, so this is very important than the captain.
Almost, because he do what the captain says.
Okay.
So if he wants to slow down, he needs to slow down the engine. If he wants to have full speed ahead, he will do it. Yeah.
So mga beshi, not like the new boat now that the captain has all the control, but in this type of boat, may tao po na uupo dito sa baba para po siya po yung magko-control kung ano po ang ina-mandate or sasabihin ng captain kung magla-left turn ba, magsuslow. So dito po lahat ang control room. This is also an engine room. So amazing, still preserved. And worth it po na na-preserve ng Stavanger o Rogaland ang Rogaland boat. So ang daming engine niya mga beshi, no?
So as you can see right in front of you, that's the main engine.
Yes, the main
And we have
engine.
these smaller engines that we use if we are lying on anchor.
Okay.
We need someone who gives us power, you know, electricity and things like that. That's what those are doing.
Very nice.
So we have two of those.
So we have two engine here. That one, the bigger
That's the
one,
main engine.
that's not the one for sailing.
Yes, and we use this one when we are anchored up.
So when we are anchored up, this is the one they use.
Yeah.
Like now, we are anchored up.
No, because now we are in port.
Okay.
And when we are on the anchor, we lie on the anchor in the middle of the ocean.
Like we have did when we eat something in a restaurant and we are in the middle of the sea.
That's right, in the Linger.
Okay, Lenga. So right po, mga beshi, napakalaki po. And this is only a half part or a 1/4 part of the main down of this boat. And we will go for another part of the boat po. So this is a very nice opportunity po to present how it still work kung nagpa-function pa ba ang or existing pa this kind of boat mga beshi. So it's quite interesting po na ang aking vlog is not only about travel, it's also highlight some of the transportation here in this country. Even up to this date po, they still manage to preserve this kind of boat. And that makes other people quite interesting for them. So babalik po tayo doon sa taas kung ano ang kaganapan at kung ano ang nasa ibang part ng barkong ito. So ang dami na pong aakyatin natin mga beshi. So ayan, lalabas na po tayo. Now turn as loot, so kamasinin. Go.
This is the post office.
Oh, you have the post office before in this boat?
It's still post office. So this is one of the few ships left that has a post office.
Amazing. And before I work in the post office, so I can relate. And they are selling some souvenirs if you want some t-shirts. And it's nice because it's designed like a sailor. So it's only for 100 NOK or 500 pesos. As you see here, the price.
And as you can see, we have a postcard.
So po, it's amazing po mga beshi, no?
We have postcard with the ship, of course.
Yes,
and we have our own, the Royal Norwegian Postal Services made stamps.
Oh.
So we have our own stamps.
Very nice. So for those who are collecting stamps and replica of this boat, no, this postcard, you can come and visit here in Rogaland, or you may contact me if you are interested, and I will send it to your comuna or part in Norway. So it's very interesting. You see po, post, casa, bread casa.
Dishes. This is dishwasher and
this is the washing area.
Yeah.
Yes, so you see po na it's equipped with the dishwashing area, and this is the place where they put their plates and spoons and knives. And they have the coffee maker, they have the refrigerator. It's very nice. This picture po, when I went to the Maritime Museum, I already explained, but he will try to explain what happened here.
This is it was an accident, an explosion in Bergen. A lot of people perished and a lot of people got hurt. I was so lucky. About 3 years ago, we had a fireman on board, and he was telling about this explosion. This gentleman, it was him.
Oh, so he still exists?
He was 97 back then.
Wow, amazing po. So that guy po, last year, we were able to meet him, or him, in this boat, and he tell about the story about the explosion in Bergen. It was a German boat who was trying to...
They had explosive on board,
yes.
So it exploded. It was an accident.
Yes, when they anchored the German boat in Bergen, they carry an explosive and they explode accidentally.
So you see, the ship is very damaged. So we lost, as you can see, one deck.
Yes.
So we are lacking one deck now.
Yeah. That was Rogaland before in the World War II?
That was in 1944.
1944. So we have missed one deck, one floor or one story because of the explosion.
This is where the crew will eat when we are sailing.
This is the crew dining place. And it's nice.
This is your truly's cabin.
This is one of the cabin. How many cabin here in the first floor?
On this deck there is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cabins.
Oh, there are 8 cabin or lugar in this room for crew only.
And here.
One moment. You need to have the lights there.
Here we have...
No, wait before you speak because I pause.
And you can see those huge chains that is making the road.
Yes, this is the one who make the arrow.
So we can turn.
Yes.
So
this serves as the control. All right. It's quite interesting po. What this all about? This all the...
This is places we have been on.
Okay.
So you know the local port authorities will give us a plate as a gift.
I see.
And that's normal for every ship when you are the first time in one port.
All right po, mga beshi. This is the souvenir. When this boat is trying to visit one port, they give something that is about the Comuna. This is, for example, this is from Bergen. They got from it when they sailed on the first time.
Passengers?
This is the dining area for the passengers. It's so nice po. And at the same time, they can also, what they call this? They can also hold some parties and occasions if you want to rent this boat. In how many capacity it can take?
We take 100 now, but it
100.
used to be 200, but now
Okay.
it's 100.
Yeah, but it's not bad. 100 is a lot. And this is the replica of the boat. As we can see,
It's not.
As we can see po, it's almost the same since because it's the replica. Ayan po, may sofa po siya. It has a sofa. It has also a place where you can drink or eat. And this is the view of the bar. Very nice. And pupunta po tayo sa taas po kung ano ang meron doon sa taas. So ito po yung boat. So they have also a salon. So you can hang your, when they have parties, like in the winter, you can borrow some blanket because it's normal here when it's winter, it's cold. So ayan po, isa po siya sa mga function room. It can accommodate up to 20 person or 30 person. It depends po sa inyong gustong arrangement. So napakaganda po dito. It's so what to call this? It's a traditional way of having a sailing, but it's not like a very luxurious, but the way it looks napakaganda at napaka-natural. It's like the oldies, you know, when you are having some press gatherings, it's perfect. And this is the Marta Salon. This boat has two. This boat has two emergency. In case of emergency, we have something to use. They have something to use in case of emergency. This is the captain room. So, of course, this boat has also a place where for outdoor, and it can hold at least 100 people here. It's perfect for some gatherings, some concerts. So while you you are sailing or having your parties, this is perfect, by the way. So this is the view. This boat is always lying here most of the time because this is owned by the Stavanger Komuna and serves as a Rogaland boat. So it's perfect. So see the speaker when you have party. Look at the view, it's quite amazing. It's very amazing. And also this one serves as the boats when they are having a rescue. Yes, I want this. Can I open this one? One moment in time again. I'm gonna close it. Alright, we're entering the captain's room. So can you tell us about this room? What is all about here?
Well, as you can see, remember in the engine room, we saw where the guy was sitting to do what the captain says.
Mm-hmm.
This is the connection they have. So when the captain turns on that, it will show him downstairs
the direction.
Yeah, what to do.
Okay, so there's a one person po doon sa engine room, and then the captain will tell what to do. So kung sasabi ng captain sakta means slow, then the control there will make a slow movement of this boat.
Yeah, and of course here we have some modern thing. We have covered them up now since we haven't been going for a while.
Okay. It's important to be equipped when it's the weather is bad or something is.
Yeah, well, but it's by the law too.
Yes.
You know, you have to have some of minimum, but you will never you will never pass over. That's the steering wheel, of course.
Yes.
But even how modern those things are, you still have to use maps and that's the alarm, just telling that the fire
is working.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
So you can go into this room here.
So this is the control room for everything, most of it. It's very important. As a captain, they have all the duties to ensure that the boat is well conditioned. So kaya po naman lahat ng control ay dito po.
If you go into this room, that's what they call a sticker. The sticker.
Sticker, what means sticker?
That's where you see, even that it's modern, you always have to have maps.
Mm-hmm.
So you will draw the course when we are sailing. The captain will go in and see what to
do.
Yeah, what route we're gonna take, and he will take weather in and think about everything. So then this is the.
Why it's we understand what you're trying to say, because the captain needs all the control with all the map. This is only the Norway or
yeah,
Rogaland?
This is only in you see the Stavanger area.
Okay.
And as I showed you, we are here.
Okay.
And you live here.
What this all about? Navigation. No navigation. It's not allowed to sail in this area?
No, of course not, because this is on land.
Okay. I see.
So that's
okay. That's why I'm trying to us and
well,
to know.
so you can navigate, but this is just to show. This is not the
So you have a lot of map.
Yeah, because people come because we are like a museum. People wants to see how we do it, and we have to show them. You know, so we have these maps that we don't use for sailing actually, but just to show off.
Yes,
because the maps we have, sometimes you have things you have to change in the map, and you will get the information about what to change, and you have to draw it in the map.
Very amazing. You still preserve that map. Well, and then you have all the controls, and then you have some of the equipments. Very nice. And can you tell us about what is the farthest this boat had been sailing? The far.
The far?
Yeah.
Well,
the farthest.
You know, it was in France. Not a few years back, as a star in the blockbuster movie Dunkirk.
All right. So this is the France because
but then it was painted white with red crosses on because it's supposed to be a hospital ship. And Warner Brothers, who had the movie,
Warner Brothers,
they said that this was the only ship from that age, from 1929, who still sails, who still can go.
You see that, mga beshi? Since 1929, this is the only boat na nakapag-sail lang. It's still existing po. That's what I mean.
Existing, but can still sail.
Yes, exactly. That's what we are trying to say. There are a lot of boats that are still exist, but they are not allowed to sail because they are old, maybe. So you have this kind of boats for emergency purposes. This is the room of the captain. Of course, we are not allowed to enter, but I will show you how nice it is. All right, so at least nakita niyo ang room niya. And now we will going to one more down, and this is most of the cabin or lugar of this boat. So you have also one function room here.
Yeah.
Okay, this can take up to 50 or 30.
Yeah,
50. All right po, they have. So you see po, mga beshi, it's still big. I can have 50 here for 40, for example.
It's just a storage room.
This is a storage room. It's very big. Yes. That's I just only show the highlights po, mga beshi, kung gaano siya kalaki. Alright. And now we are proceeding to the deck. This is the toilet.
And shower.
Shower at the same time. Dama means women. So you see, it's all equipped with toilet, shower, and bath. It's the same. Hara means gentleman. So po, ayan po, napakaganda po talaga ng boat na to. Alright, we are proceeding for some of the...
All these used to be cabins.
Cabins.
But now we have some electrical room. We have all kinds of... Where the...
Alright, they still have alarm. It's very important. What this three or places?
These are the map room, and that's office.
Okay, office. So imagine they have 4 rooms in this.
This is the office.
Can you tell what is this room?
It's the office where we do printing.
Oh, so imagine that an old boat have an office like this. It's a huge. It's a big office and it's so nice. You see, you have the windows while sailing. So what this room is all about?
This is the cargo.
Cargo. Very big door. You see po mga beshi, napakalaki po niya. It's so big. Although it's look very small outside. We are on the stairs. We are going down. So, ayan. So, akala mo lang it's like on the movie you can see a ship like this. But in the real, imagine this is the bottom line of the boat. Bottom line, so it means po, may mga tubig na po dito sa labas niya. But still, it's so big. Imagine that. So, babalik na po tayo doon sa labas. Sa taas, I mean. As you can hear the water. Alright po, it's a virtual tour. It's amazing. And we go in the right?
Yep. So that's for the most part cabins.
These are cabins.
Var du uppe I den lilla salongen här överst?
Yeah. So what this area?
That used to be cargo. The front cargo hold.
The front cargo hold. Oh, you
But
see.
we have made it as a workshop. You know, sometimes we have to change some boots and things like that. So we have a saw, we have all kinds of tools.
They have some big stock room here. Because before this boat served as a
coastal liner.
Coastal liner or cargo.
From Bergen to Oslo.
Oslo. Yeah, since this boat is a coastal, so it carries a lot of cargo before. So as you can see po, mga beshi, napaka-lalim po sa baba. It's so deep there.
That's another cargo hold.
That's another cargo hold. Because we are now in the bottom, but there's one more bottom there.
One more deck.
One more deck. As you can see po, napakalalim po ng barkong ito. It's maliit siya tignan sa labas, but it's big inside, especially sa mga bottom area. And this, what this? This one.
That's the water tank.
Okay, this is the water tank. So when they are sailing, they have a preserved water tank. So the water they keep there. So now that they are only lying on the in the port, so I think they have access to the water directly. They have all the paints because they are still renovating.
It's always maintenance.
Yes.
We have a lot of things.
But that's nice. They to keep this boat preserved in exist. They have all the different types of rope. Oh, imagine that. It's so nice to see. Different kinds of rope. Very nice. And we are inside the boat, mga beshi. Alright. They have all the screw here they needed. Amazing how they preserve that, still organized even the boat is very small.
To the left.
Go to the left.
And you see this is the stairways up to the main deck again, and you have bathrooms there and
Yes.
cabins. That's the cook and that's the chief engineer on that side.
Engineer.
And more cabins, of course.
Cabins all. It's quite big.
And if you go back, you will see a laundry room.
And they have some place for some...
That's for cleaning.
Cleaning. You see that? So organized. And this is the map area where they get all the maps. The utility. And this one is the laundry area. So napakaganda po. So when they are sailing, of course they cannot have a laundry outside. So they have their own laundry area where they can wash their clothes, linens and everything.
So you see that door there is into the office again where we
Yes,
were?
to the door.
Just the other side.
Yes, that's the door. So ganyan po ang mga pasikot-sikot dito sa barko na to. Alright po, we are proceeding going back, and they have a nice place where you can exit. That's the exit. And another one here. This is the toilet on the first floor, on the first deck. So they have two toilets, as I said again.
Okay, you fix. Where they put the cargo down to the cargo.
So this is the bow,
This is the bow, yeah. So you use those cranes to put them there. And they all...
Okay, we are going inside, as he said this is the most important. Why is it important here?
Because this is the bar.
The bar. As you can see po, this is the bar. And what kinds do you serve here?
We serve everything.
Everything, amazing.
Rights.
So they still preserve this place. Imagine that 1929 and they still have the bar. It was amazing. And they have up-to-date cashier system.
Yeah, of course. But
of course.
Know, when this ship was new in 1929, this was the only one and the first ship who has warm and cold water in each cabin.
Wow. You see that, mga beshi? And what this area here?
In there is the kitchen, or a busse as we call it.
Bussa. Oh, this is the place where you cook?
Yes.
So they have the microwave here. Okay, it's like an ordinary restaurant. They have equipped with the kitchen, and this can have a party or whatever, as long as they can have a place where they can cook. So it equipped like an ordinary house or restaurant or hotel. And they have a fridge. So this is amazing. And this one?
This is the refrigerator.
Can you go inside? Can we go inside?
Because it's empty. It's
and now it's empty because of the the pandemic. But still, they have a very big and huge freezer. And this is where they stock all the drinks, the foods, when they are sailing for a long period. So imagine that ang napaka...
This is the map over this area. This is Stavanger, where we are now. Yeah?
Yes.
And you live there.
Oh, I live there in Finoy.
Yes.
Yes.
So you see, you have to take the boat all the way.
So this map is the Rogaland or what?
Yes, that is.
Only Rogaland. Ayan po mga beshi, thank you very much po sa inyong walang sawang pagtangkilik at pagsuporta sa aking bilag. Ako'y lubos po na nagpapasalamat sa lahat po na nagtangkilik sa aking video, sa pagpanood. Walang kupas po ang aking pagmamahal at pagsuporta sa inyo. Kaya maraming salamat po guys. In a support, I will keep posting and updating all my activities that is relevant or timely and relevant. Thank you so much po sa lahat ng aking mga supporters and friendship at mga beshi po na walang sawang nagtangkilik. And I'm very overwhelmed with the support and touring of this boat with the help of Tron Ola Berkeland. Thank you so much po sa'yo, Tron Ola, for allowing me to vlog this ship.
Oh, just a pleasure, anytime.
Thank you so much and have a nice day. Alright mga besh, dito na po nagtatapos ang aking bilag tour sa Rogaland ship. And I'm so thankful and grateful for the opportunity to be with Tron Olab to tour around this with his permission, touring this boat and to highlight what is all about this boat and how it works and what is it inside this boat. Thank you very much po mga beshi sa pagsama sa akin sa aking bilag to Rogaland boat, and we will keep updating you guys, and I will be keep updating on all the activities and to showcase and highlights of some parts of the world. Thank you so much for staying with me and for all the good memories we had. Hello everyone, this is Jessie BL, ang inyong pambansang beshi. At kayo'y welcome na welcome sa aking channel. Thank you so much po sa walang sawang pagsuporta at ako po'y lubos na nagpapasalamat sa inyong lahat. Once again, this is Jessie BL signing in and thank you so much. Let's go and have some trip all the time mga beshi. Kaya keep up updating all my videos and don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell all so you will be notified on all upcoming videos. Thank you so much and have a nice day. Goodbye po sa inyo mga beshi.